Hello, my name is Joe Monachino. I'm the principal here at St. Pius X High School. In the next couple of minutes, I hope you will learn what we here at St. Pius X already know. Our students not only get a great education, but are also taught to be the future leaders of tomorrow. The Christian values that are instilled in each and every one of our graduates stays with them for a lifetime. Here are a few things that I hope you will consider when you're deciding where to send your children to high school.
I mean, I'd never been to this school before. I sat in my first day for my interview, but everyone was so kind, and they really made me feel like I belonged here. And then when school actually started, I was really nervous, of course, but the students were so bright and happy and glad to be in class.
We have everything, well, most everything that, the bigger public schools offer, but we have a small enough community that you can know all your teachers personally and really get the extra help or, feel comfortable in class sizes that aren't, overwhelmingly large.
It's a very also tight community, and it's small enough to excel, but it's large enough to have a lot of options.
About 10% of our student population is non-Catholic, and they all perform very well here at St. Pius X. The family environment here at St. Pius is inclusive to all students, regardless of their religious affiliation.
Even though I'm not Catholic here, I don't feel misplaced at all. It was actually really easy to come in here and meet friends, and my friends didn't judge me, and no one at the school judged me really.
You know everybody here. You get face value with almost everybody here. Teachers, all the teachers know your name. I mean, even teachers I've never had before know my name, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing necessarily.
I can honestly say in 4 years, I've never seen drugs in this school. I have never seen a fight. That we don't have police, which shocks everyone. We don't have drug dogs running through. We don't scan ourselves to get into the front door.
It's a family here with lots of cousins and other siblings that you come in and you meet and you get to know.
You can be just absolutely as involved as little or as much as you want to be. I find as a parent the connection with other parents so very helpful. If your child is going somewhere, I mean, you just really know the families, you know who's involved, there's just a comfort and a security there.
And so you can give your children a little bit more freedom because if anything goes on, you're going to know about it before they walk in the door.
Our students graduate with a strong academic foundation that has made them successful in colleges and universities across the United States. We offer the equivalent of 40 hours of college-level coursework, and those college courses include art, French, math, science, history, government, as well as computer applications.
We have teachers that have been here for 30-some years, 22 years. So obviously the teachers care about the students here.
I've learned that you have to really work hard if you want to accomplish goals.
One of the things that I remember about Pius and the faculty here is that they always expected me to do well, and that was important to them, and I think it became important to me because of that.
For the most part, the students are very polite, very well-mannered, and they know that their main job here is academics. And once the classroom bell starts, we get to work.
Lots of tough classes. Even the more rudimentary classes are pretty difficult, and it's not difficult to the point that you can't do them because you have those teachers there that are, if you need it, they'll walk you through step by step, no matter how many times you need to.
I think that one of the advantages St. Pius X has, because we're a relatively small school, is that our class sizes are also small. And that gives the students plenty of individualized attention. And in a language classroom, that is vitally important.
There is not one class here that is just a class you can just take to
get an A.
Yeah, to get an A. They're all tough.
All of my friends are going to college. All of them are. I think 98% of graduates here go to college, which is really, I think that's really great.
We're in the 90-some percentile of our graduating seniors receiving grants, scholarships, fellowships at institutions of higher education.
When you go to St. Pius, you know, they can tell just by looking at the school that you're ready. You took all the necessary classes, you know, you're ready to go.
Number 9.
I'm a peer tutor, and so that program offers help to kids who are struggling with school or to anyone who just needs help in like a specific area. When you have another student helping you that's closer in age and, you know, they've taken that class a couple years ago or they understand it, you know, in maybe more basic terms than the teacher would explain, I think it's easier.
And then we have late starts on Wednesday and Thursday. They have an hour before school that you can come in, and after school, and then we have homework center now, so if you miss an assignment you can just go to the library after school and get that done.
When students are struggling in class, we don't let them just struggle. We identify them and we meet with the parents and we come up with constructive learning plans so that students can have success in areas where they are previously struggling.
They offer a lot of college prep classes and a lot of ACCP classes, which I didn't really understand until I got into them and started applying for colleges and how much that really helps, because like on applications they ask you, you know, what core classes you've taken and what AP classes or college credit classes you've taken. And, you know, I just started adding them up and I realized that I have up to like 35 hours of credits that I'm gonna go in with as a freshman.
I actually transferred 33 credit hours to K-State, and they took 30 of them. So in my second year at K-State, I'm actually a junior, and I can get my undergrad in 3 years.
It's definitely a win-win. Our oldest son graduated in 2007, and already took with him 7 or 8 college credit hours. And he's an average student, but already was ahead of the game.
The curriculum at St. Pius really allowed me to hit the ground running once I got to Mizzou, and you know, you really can't afford to have like a semester to figure it all out in college, especially if you're looking to go to law school or medical school. I mean, now I'm at Duke Law School, and I was able to do that because, you know, the first semester I started off well and just kept it going.
Here at St. Pius X, we not only give our students a great academic education, but we also teach them to be great leaders with high self-esteem.
Well, our goal here is to give kids to be able to do as much as they want, much as they can handle. You know, when our kids come in as freshmen, we tell them to try as many things as they can handle without hurting their academics. Athletics teaches kids, you know, of course, sportsmanship, but it's so many other life lessons, you know, how to deal with a boss, how to deal with, things aren't always going to go your way, you know, how to bounce back from adversity, I think is one of the main things, especially in today's life, you know. There's so many things that kids have to deal with, and I think teaching them how to come back after a struggle or a fall is one of the most important things that they learn through athletics here at St. Pius.
I love competing. I play football, basketball, and run track, so I'm pretty involved throughout the year. And there's definitely opportunity because I came in as a freshman, played varsity. That's another thing that's kind of nice about St. Pius is you can step in and you can become a part of the team.
It's open! Pick him out! It's open! It's open!
The coaches always say all through sports the best players will play, and you know, even if you're not, you'll still get your opportunity to play.
We have lots of different activities that kids can get involved in. If you're not really an athletic person, there's theater, drama, debate.
Probably secondly, next to like getting all the credit hours, the leadership opportunities is what got me so many scholarships. I was very active here in several different things: theater, debate, forensics, cross country, track. I mean, you can do a lot of things, obviously, at a slightly smaller school.
My students that sing with me are also very active in other things, active in debate. I have a lot of football players, baseball players, swimmers. A lot of the young ladies are in basketball and tennis. So it's a community where we recognize one another's gifts and we embrace the diversity, and we also allow them to become really well-rounded human beings.
It's amazing how fast they can improve. And I think that's tremendously beneficial because that's true in anything we do in life. It doesn't make any difference what it is. If we can start someplace and we have a desire and a vision of who we are and what we are, we can rise to that.
I decided I should be involved because I'm from Southern Sudan and my people were getting punished a lot. When they was coming back from Ethiopia, a lot
I'm
of
part of Letters of Compassion. What we really do is we write letters to influential leaders throughout the world to spread awareness about issues that aren't getting enough attention, like the genocide in Darfur. And we just recently got involved with the Manute Bowl School Project, and which is they're trying to build a school in Manute Bowl, who's a former NBA player, his home village of Turle, Sudan. And over 200 children are learning under a tree. And the rainy season is from May through October, so during those months they cannot learn.
Under the tree. It's rain, no school.
Favorite class? It's between religion and lunch. Lunch is amazing.
We also focus on a very strong foundation in the development of faith and spiritual development at St. Pius X High School. Our students, in addition to being introduced to their faith, are also introduced to religions of the world, history of religion, and also morality and life's issues.
I thoroughly enjoyed all my religion classes, and I think the uniforms and going to Mass, I loved all that, and I think that it's a huge bonus. Even if people aren't Catholic, they're not going to feel left out.
Giving to others is a big part of my life now, and like for ministry team, we're going to visit elders at assisted living places and nursing homes. And I didn't even want to do it for service hours. I just wanted to go and do that because I think that's what they would enjoy.
I've learned a lot of things from math and English, but more importantly, how to become a man and how to live my life.
I think that being in a Christian environment throughout the day, every day, instills in them maybe a higher degree of ethics, and I hope that it instills in them a higher degree of caring and responsibility toward others and toward themselves.
The Christian values that I learned here, the 4 additional years of just learning about, what it means to be a Christian, it gives you a foundation. When you go to a big public university and you have all these, temptations, distractions, new opportunities, to have that foundation is really good, and you keep coming back to it, and 7 years later, for the rest of my life, I'll keep coming back to it.
I hope this short video has given you a look into what we're doing here at St. Pius X High School. Our professional staff and highly educated teachers are dedicated to helping your children become future leaders. St. Pius X is small enough for students to get involved in a variety of activities, but large enough to still allow for diversity. There are many forms of tuition assistance available to our students. Please feel free to call me so we can set up an appointment. We would love to get your 8th grader to St. Pius for a shadow day so they can see for themselves the truly great things that are going on at St. Pius X. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you here at St. Pius.